Like Jack Ma says, the best way to learn, not from success, the best way to learn from mistakes. Here I want to share with you 6 common mistakes people make with the Facebook ads. Let's go. Here we go. Here we're going to talk about 6 main mistakes that people make in the beginning. Number 1, what I experienced for myself, is audience size. A lot of people try to say that, okay, you found the product with, for the dogs, just go and target dogs and you'll be able to do this. Maybe before it was working, but right now it's not enough. But right now it doesn't work. Right now, if you just beginning, you just start with whatever $5,000, $2,000, you have to start from the niche, from the targeted audience, and then you can expand for more. Like here, I'm saying you the perfect spot is 1 million size, but you can add it. If you're gonna just put the dog, you have 3 to 6 million something. But if you're gonna just go to the dog breed, to the dog magazines, to the dog food, to the dog training, you'll see lower sizes of audience. They are more relative and more related to your product, and you can go even niche to the like some brands, and you can just tag all those interests together, meaning that at least your passionate audience will be about your product. To run ads for enough time. Turn it off in a day or 2 if you are not profitable. Facebook is a number game. 2 days if you're not profitable. Facebook is a number game. For example, in every 1,000 impressions, you have to get a purchase. If you don't, you can just turn it off and tweak it and change it. Like Christopher Waller says, hope is not proper strategy. And from people from whom I learned, aka the King Kong, one of them, the creative, the ad, is the number 1 thing that we have to focus on the beginning, in general. And just simply add people's faces. For example, if your audience is 50 years old lady, use the face of her to how she used the product, or she's smiling, or somehow it will help the conversion and click-through rate. Even Ezra Firestone, in his seminar, he also gave this tip, and what's working for him the most is add creative with people faces of relative audience. Also, we have to understand this part, that we compete with customers, friends, dogs, viral videos, funny videos, cats, and your ad has to stand out. It has to be catchy. It has to grab attention right away, and people want to share. It's another point also. Right now I'm thinking also about product, yes, but when I create the ad, I'm thinking, would people share my product with their friends? This is huge, because share the ratio from the likes. This is my winning ad to the shares. I think the main reason why people don't buy from you, trust. People just don't trust you. How to make it more trustworthy from the customer's eyes, your web page or your ad copy or your ad, use a PayPal. Yes, because people trust PayPal, and if so, they'll be able to gain their money back or something. But it's a huge if you want to scale of payment. Use frequently asked questions. I use them in a separate page, and I use them on every product page. It helps with the shipping, with other details about your product. It really helps, because you have to understand, if people go to your website and they have still questions about something, it's bad, meaning that the people have to have all questions answered on your page. Write your own reviews with high quality pics, domain name and colors. It's definitely huge, and I think tons of people, everybody's talking about this, but I just want to mention here also. Of course, what I've noticed also, it's a budget. Spread the budget too thinly. Meaning, if you have like, I don't know, $100,000, $200,000, and then you just create 10 ad sets and spread all of them together to each ad set, it's not gonna give you as better result if you'll be able to put those money to the 2, 3, 5 audiences. Because I just want to put this ad, the comment that ad set optimized on ad set level. Meaning, if you're gonna put more money to the ad set, individual ad set, more likely it will bring you better result. Meaning, I've noticed from the customer, from the Facebook rep, that if you have less ad sets and you put higher budget, it will optimize way more better. My personal advice, if you don't have like $1,000 in your bank account, don't start with the Facebook ad. Start with like shoutouts, something else, but not with Facebook, because with Facebook it's definitely a learning curve but everything. But right now, like at least for myself, I know what I'm looking for, and thanks to the Christopher Waller. And number 5 is understand the customer. Number 1 source that I go to, it's Amazon reviews. Another one, I like to go to the blogs, top beauty pencils or tricks or trends in 2020 and 2021. You'll be able to see something interesting, headlines or ad copies or something. Definitely you'll be able to get inspired. Also, I like to go to the forums and see the top discussions, what the people talking about, and just go to the comments. Sometimes you'll be able to see interesting information there. What do you need? Also, another stuff that I never heard about, that is, I usually go to the YouTube, some influencers, and read their comments, what people are talking about, what people... I found a couple interesting angles and interests that I'll be able to scale my second and third product from the YouTube comments. And also, what I've learned from a couple maybe months ago, to go to, for example, if you're selling the cup, like this cup, what you can do, you can just go and just try to find somebody like big brands maybe who sell some kitchen stuff, or maybe people who sell just specific cups, or people who sell I don't know, like a water filters or something, and try to see what they are running, what the angles they're using to attract their customers. It's also interesting to get inspired from the competitors' ads. This is what I wanted to share with you also, that I've noticed a couple months ago or something, that your budget, sometimes for example $5 per ad set, $10 per ad set, and your pixel, they match. Meaning if you're on your pixel 0 sales or 10 sales or 50 sales, if here, and you put broad audiences for like, I don't know, 10, 15, 20, 50 million, like a broad audiences, it doesn't match. That's why sometimes you can face some inconsistency. But if you're gonna go niche, if it's lower interest, you can put like, I don't know, 5 or 6 interest, like, dogs, cat magazines, whatever, it will be 1 million, 2 million ad sets. Then you're gonna lower your audience and pixel. And as long as you're gonna get more data, like more sales, your pixel gonna go up. And then you can increase the interest sizes. Because you cannot target like broad audiences, and it's gonna get some like sales, but it's gonna be random. But consistency, the audience and pixel, they have to match. They have to grow together. For example, when you have 1,000, 2,000 purchases, then you can test like, no interest, like higher budgets. But when you have like on a low, like, have 5, 10, 15 sales only, then better to use those niches, like, go niche down, find what's working, and then scale them together. If you found this video valuable, I think I deserve a like. And remember, like always, scale with smile. See you next video.
Come back, pack your bags, you take a trip and don't relax. You hit the switch and just attack. You find your niche and make some racks. Don't hold